Hello, everyone. My name is Abhi, and welcome to today's podcast episode. Today, we have a special guest. His name is Daniel, and he just got into digital marketing not long ago. And I would like to share his story with you all. So, let's welcome him. Hey, Daniel, how are you doing today?
Hi, Abby. I'm doing very well. I'm very glad to be here. It's really an honor to be here in your podcast. I've seen a couple of them and they are really great. So, yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you. You're welcome. Can you tell me about your background, highlighting the aspects that led you to marketing?
Sure. I guess you could say that I've been kind of a nomad my entire life. I was born in Spain. I moved when I was around 4 years old. My entire family, we moved to Mexico and we moved around Mexico. Then we moved to Brazil. Then we went back to Mexico. Then I left to study at Canada. I came back and I noticed that my life has always been kind of on the move. So I always felt like I needed freedom, a job that gives me freedom. And at university, I studied marketing. So I was always very interested in the entire business. I mean, the entire industry. And well, now that everything's digital, of course, I've always been very interested in digital marketing, but I didn't know how to get into it. That's what I've been doing the past year, I guess.
Awesome. Looking at all those moves from country to country, you must have so many stories.
Yeah, I do a lot in different languages, actually.
Wow. Yeah. Multilingual guy. So is it, do you speak only two languages or more than that?
I speak also Portuguese. I speak Spanish, English, and Portuguese because I lived in Brazil.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. You
Yeah,
just
I'll learn more.
fantastic. I hope you do so. Well, you just shared that last year you were trying to get into marketing and that's what you have been busy with. So how long have you been into digital marketing particularly right now?
So I guess I've been studying for about a year. I was already a freelancer. I am also an interpreter. I interpret for Spanish and Portuguese, doing simultaneous translation, and I started doing a lot of freelance work, and I really liked it. And I started thinking, okay, what skill could I acquire that is good for me, that I like, that I enjoy, and can help me make a lot of money, independent of the location I'm at. So I started researching, and a lot of them were related to marketing nowadays. And I focused on copywriting. So I really wanted to learn copywriting. I read a couple of books. I completed some courses, and I really got into it. Like I told myself, this is gonna be a full time into this. I'm gonna study every day. I'm gonna reach out to clients, and I did. Did. So yeah, basically, I always thought about marketing, but with the focus on copywriting. And I started feeling like I really like the copywriting aspect, but I felt like I needed more to do more, right? Like not, I'm not sure. I just felt like I wanted to do the whole thing, right? So that's why I think I found Rich and Niche actually. And I was really focused on the full stack marketing, and that's what I want to do now.
Awesome. Beautiful. So what have you learned apart from copywriting as of today?
Actually, right now I'm doing a lot of social media. I'm doing paid advertisements with Facebook ads. I'm stepping also into Google Ads right now, Google Business. I took a lot of certificates, the ones from HubSpot, the digital marketing from Google, the Meta ones. So I think I'm doing a bit of everything. I'm also doing websites. That's something that I really enjoy doing. I never thought that I would, but I really like it. So I guess it's really the full stack thing, right? I feel like when we talk about digital marketing, you cannot simply talk about one aspect because they go all together. So I'm doing design, I'm doing copywriting, I'm doing funnels, the whole marketing strategy. I'm doing paid advertisements. I'm doing video editing that it's weird because you would think like, is that really marketing? But I'm not sure. I would say that it totally is today. It's like all of these things go together. I think that in order to be a good full stack marketing guy, You gotta know about everything.
Agree, and that's part of our business today. If you only know everything from a high level perspective, not in detail, then you might miss the shot. You can maybe become an agency owner that way, but when it comes to creating or looking for solutions for some problems, you need in depth knowledge of it. So if you say that you don't know if that is a part of marketing or not, I believe that should be, because when you know everything in detail, you have answers to so many questions that the business owners have, right?
Right.
And that's what helps us serve them better than those people who only know everything from a high level perspective. Anyway, you talked about marketing that you learned in university. So can you tell me, how have you combined your formal education with self taught methods? Did any course help you in honing your marketing skills?
Sure. Honestly, I don't feel like a lot of what I took at university has helped me today, but probably the most important course that I took, it was with one of the founders of Hootsuite, I believe. So it was a really important course for me, probably my favorite course, and it was about digital marketing. And at the moment, I didn't know what it was. I feel like nobody knew what it was. Like it was a buzzword that everyone was talking about. But taking that course really helped me understand and enjoy it. So after that, that was like, I don't know, 3 years ago. And after that, I always had the digital marketing thing in my head. Like, I can do this. I will do this. I just gotta learn more. So yeah, I guess after the pandemic, I simply said, let's do it. And it took me some time because I was working a lot with my 9 to 5 job and the freelancing thing as an interpreter that I told you about. But I really wanted to switch careers and it's going well. I haven't done it yet. I haven't done the career switch completely, but I'm almost there, I feel.
I wish you all the best, and I believe you are in it already. It's the start of your journey, and no matter what
Thank
kind
you.
of goal you have, no matter what kind of goal you have for yourself to say that you are completely in it, I just hope that you achieve it sooner than later. And I would like to know, the Hootsuite course you're talking about, was that a free resource?
I'm so sorry. Right now, I don't completely remember the name of the teacher. I believe it was Julio. He's a great guy. He taught me a lot, and I felt very honored to be in there with him. So he was one of the creators, I believe. So he was sharing the access to us. Yeah, we had the free access at the moment, and yeah.
All right. So the reason I asked that was, many a times people don't know which course to buy, where to start, how do I get into it. They get overwhelmed with all the knowledge out there on Google and YouTube. And there's so many people talking about this already. It's a really popular career. So sometimes I just say to them that you don't have to go out and buy any course just yet. See if this career is for you yet, and go read some free resources, watch some videos, learn some things, try to do something for a client for free and see if that is for you. That's the reason I asked it, because if that is one of the free resources, people can also take a look at that and get started with it. I just want to inspire people to take action, and if buying a course is a kind of an obstacle for them, then we remove this obstacle and get it for free. Anyways,
Mhm.
you want to say something?
Yeah, just something really quick. I completely agree with you with the course thing. I don't think that you have to pay for it at the very beginning. However, a good course, I for me, taking courses was the thing that really put my mind into it because I had this idea of what I wanted to do, but I didn't completely understand, right? So what I did is I took all the free certificates that are out there from HubSpot and Google, and they are all free. They are incredible, and feel like I learned all the basics there. And after that, I felt like I knew what I was doing, what I was learning. It felt like I suddenly had the curriculum that I was missing for a class, right? You go to a class and you don't know what you're learning. After taking the certificates, I felt like I was already on the go, on the road that I needed to be.
Yeah, these big boys like HubSpot, Meta, Google, they really have good shops online. By shop, I mean the skill shops where people can learn a lot of digital marketing skills for free. Talking about all the past experiences, and you think that you need more clients or more success to say that you are full time in it. What kind of clients have do you have right now? The digital marketing clients.
So right now, the first goal that I have is to replace my 9 to 5.
Uh huh.
So I have to make a certain income for me to do that. And the next, like after that, I will try to spend the entire time that I usually spend, like my 9 to 5, replace it with freelancing work for my clients and try to find more clients, try to build up my portfolio, my social media with examples of what I do, try to get better at content creation and get more clients, get more experience, get better at what I do, and start charging more. And after that, I would like to start traveling a bit. I would like to go to Argentina for a bit, Colombia for a bit, and maybe Spain for a bit. And for that, I need freedom, like financial freedom. So yeah, that's the goal right now.
Awesome, awesome, beautiful. So the freelance work that you're doing right now, none of them are for digital marketing services. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, no, right now I'm actually working with two clients. I landed a barbershop client last month. I've been working with them for a month now. And I this week I landed a second client. He's a gym owner and he is a bodybuilder. So he's doing personal training right now. And he was struggling to find clients, he told me. So yeah, I'm going to help him with Facebook ads and content creation and kind of building a better strategy and online image to attract more people. And hopefully, I'll get his calendar full of appointments with new people. And yeah, I'm very glad about this. This is my second client. And I also received a couple of assignments for websites this past weeks. I have to finish one right now. And yeah, I have a lot of projects pending. So I'm very happy.
Let's go, Daniel. Let's go.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Why didn't you talk about all these things in my previous question? Like, you are already doing so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it's still hard for me to believe that, to adopt the professional mindset that I'm already doing this. It's not like I'm a complete beginner, which I feel I am. So that's a little bit hard for me because I'm learning a lot, but I feel like the best way to learn is doing. So with this client work, I've been learning nonstop. I've been doing lots of things that I didn't expect to do. And yeah, it's learning all the time. It's improving. It's getting better at what I do. So I'm very happy. And landing the second one like 3 days ago was another milestone for me.
I'm so happy for you, man. I wish you all the
Thank you,
best for
man.
new projects. And in all this, do you think if there are any challenging aspects of this career, have you tackled them yet, or how do you plan to tackle them?
Yeah, for sure. Until now, I feel like the biggest challenge for me has been suddenly moving from having your 9 to 5 job and knowing what you have to do all the time and having a slotted time for it every day from Monday to Friday to suddenly, wow, I have all of these responsibilities. I have this person who is not my boss, like I'm supposed to be my boss right now, but I gotta make sure that I'm giving what they expect or more, right? So I gotta deliver with the best quality. And I think the challenge is being organized, getting into the mindset that you are a business owner now, that you are providing a service, that you gotta give good quality, that you gotta deliver on time, that you gotta have your calendar, your client's calendar. You have to plan a lot. And yeah, I've been feeling down sometimes for the past month. And I noticed that I couldn't afford to have a bad day, and simply say, oh, I'm feeling really sad today, or I'm not feeling very energetic today. I want to have a lazy day. You cannot do that if you have things to do, right? So I think getting into the professional mindset, Like I'm a professional, and the most important thing is that I deliver what I promised. That's very important, and that's been a challenge. It's like promising yourself that you are gonna be accountable with what you promised. You're gonna be a professional. You gotta be organized. That's been the biggest challenge for me, but I'm improving a lot.
That's an authentic reply. Thank you for being honest. So, are you
Thank you.
satisfied? Yeah. So, are you satisfied with choosing this career path? And what would you have done differently if you wanted to start over?
I'm very satisfied so far. It's not being easy, but as I told you, after landing the second client this week, I feel, it's hard to explain because simply a couple of months ago, I felt like I was not going to be able to do it. I felt like I see these people on the rich and niche community that are able to do it. I see people online on YouTube, everybody talking about this, about their first client. And I was wondering if I was going to be able to do it. And I was doubting myself a lot. And I was able to do it. And now I'm going for more. Everything's happening very fast. So I'm very satisfied with it. Sorry, what was the second question?
That's okay. The second question was, what would you have done differently if you started over?
Right. So I feel like I lost a lot of time at the beginning trying to find the perfect book, the perfect course online. I think the moment everything changed for me was after taking the certificates, and I was taking so many certificates for email marketing, for social media, for paid advertising, and I was feeling very overwhelmed, and I was like, I don't know what to specialize in. I don't know what to choose. I
Mm.
want to do everything. So I started searching up videos on YouTube, and I landed on Rich UX YouTube. I started watching a lot of his videos, and I encountered the full stack marketing term, and I was like, that's it. That's what I want to do because I want to do everything. I didn't want to simply do email marketing and not know how to do paid advertising or something like that. I wanted to be a real marketer, right? So discovering Rich and his courses and his membership and the community of Rich and Niche really helped me. I would recommend that a lot for beginners if they want to have the direction of what to do, where to go, because they are simply so helpful. For every question that you have, they have an answer. For every time that you really don't know what to do, how to move, or that you don't have the right mindset, they are there to guide you. And for every small challenge, for example, with the website creation, I had no idea of how to do that, and I learned everything from Rich's course. And it's so good because it has so many details that all your questions are answered as you are going through the course. And I've been finding myself going back to that full stack marketing for the funnels course like 10 times already. Every time that I have a question or a doubt of something that I'm doing, I remember that the answer is there, and I go there and find it. So yeah, I think that's what really helped me take off. I would recommend joining a community, and I would recommend the Rich and Niche community because of that, because it really helped me take off and like really start doing it. And I stopped losing time after I joined.
Beautiful story. I believe a lot of people should resonate with this story. So, you started with your journey already, and if you can shed a light on your short term and long term goals, what would they be?
Sure. So as I said, my short-term goals are to, like in the next couple of months, maybe in March at most, I would like to replace my job, my current job. For that, I feel like I only need a couple more clients, two or three. And after that, I simply wanna get better at what I do, start asking for more, charging for more for my services. I wanna create my personal brand. That's something that's a bit hard for me, to simply go out there and put your face and talk about it. It makes me really nervous because I've always been a shy guy, but I know that's something that I gotta do. It's gonna be good for me. It's gonna help me grow my brand, and yeah, and take it to the next level. So I think that's what I'm gonna focus for in the long term, building my brand and becoming a better marketer overall.
All the best. All the best.
Thank
I
you.
believe you have a good face to be a personal brand. Your
Thank
story
you.
is great for people to start similar journeys. And if there's anything else that you would like to share today, what would that be?
I guess as we were talking just before beginning, you told me that a lot of people are not looking for the video of the person that is already very successful doing this. For myself, I remember I was always looking for the videos of the person that was able to land their first client because I wanted to know how they got into it and how they did it. As I said, it was kind of impossible to me. In my head, it was something really hard to do. Deep down, I felt like I was not going to be able to do it. So I would like to tell anyone that's interested in going into it that you can do it, that a lot of people have done it. You simply have to learn, you have to study, you have to apply yourself, and probably most important of all, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe that you can do it and that you will be successful, because once you start believing that you can, you will start accepting the opportunities that come your way. The clients that I've landed up until now, I did because I spoke up when I had the opportunity. I met this guy that had the gym, this person that had the barber shop, and I told him, "Hey, do you need help with marketing? I'm starting this business. I'm starting this company and I would love to help you. I see that you need help here and there, and maybe we could do this better. Would you like to have a meeting?" And they said, "Yes, I would love to. I actually need that." And after that, they started reaching out to me, and that's because I believed in myself and I took the opportunity. I took my shot when I had it, which was hard because I always had a hard time believing in myself. So that's probably what I would say to anyone that's that's having a hard time going into it. Believe in yourself.
That's a great message. That's all I had to ask you today, Daniel. It was a beautiful session with you today, and I hope that I'll invite you for more sessions if you would be interested. So, if people wanted to find you online, where can they find you? What's the best platform?
So I guess LinkedIn. I don't use LinkedIn a lot. I'm trying to. Daniel Pantin is my LinkedIn. Also, my Instagram, because I plan to grow my personal brand soon. My Instagram is also Daniel Pantin. And if you're interested in the rich and niche community, I'm there. I try to be active and maybe we'll meet soon, hopefully.
So, yeah, great. I'll put down the links in the description and let people get in touch with you. It was amazing. Thank you so much, Daniel, for being here today. And thank you, everyone else, for watching this episode. I'm going to get more guests who have relevant stories that you can relate with. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.